If you're training glutes but not seeing growth, this is for you. Let's run through some of the common mistakes when it comes to glute training so that you can avoid them, which is what I did to help take my glutes from this to this in less than a year. So let's run through them so you guys can avoid them. Number one is not training close enough to failure. A lot of people think they're training close to failure, but in reality, you probably could do a couple more reps. When you're training close to failure, those last couple reps should feel hard. So especially when you're training glutes, always ask yourself, could I do another two? And if you could, do them. The second mistake is that some people just do not prioritize progressive overload. Not that they don't know what it is, but they don't put it into practice. In order to implement it effectively, you need to make sure you are taking note of your lift to ensure that in the next session you can either up the weight or up the rep and achieve progressive overload. Third mistake is just copying random workouts online. By all means, you can copy them, but you need to make sure that you're doing them consistently for a long period of time. Don't just be switching between different workouts week in and week out just because. Consistency is the key here. The next common mistake would be not eating enough. Your glutes are a muscle at the end of the day, and if you want to grow them, you need to eat food. Make sure you're getting at least 2 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, and do not neglect your carbs and fats. This is going to give you the energy to push in your workouts. The next common mistake is poor form. In order to get the most growth out of your leg days, you need to make sure that your form is perfect. So before upping that weight, make sure that you've got the form cracked, even if this means going light for a short period of time. Foundations are key. And last but not least, the common mistake that I was a victim of at the start of my fitness journey was skipping rest days. Just don't be that person. Rest is so important and is actually where muscle growth happens. You essentially tear your muscles apart in the gym and then they need to rebuild during your rest. So rest needs to be prioritized.